And welcome to the Davis Street substation. It's a great pleasure that we're here today for the progress of Port Colborne through our hydro system with CNP and Hydro One. A few people I'd just like to recognize that are here. We have Councillors Angie Desmarais, Harry Wells, Councillor Bruno, Donna Clayliff. Just want to mention our EDO, Julian. Julian's somewhere here. Oh, there's Julian. Sorry, Julian. And we have other staff from the city. We have some local business here that even previous to me becoming mayor have shown some concern with regards to our hydro reliability. Between myself and our council, we've tried to assure people that we are working on it with the, I hate to use a pun, but powers to be, with regards to having a reliable service here in Port Colborne. So at this time I'd like to introduce Imran Morali. He's the Vice President, Customer Service of Hydro One. He can come up to say a few words.
Thank you for having us here today. I'd like to also introduce my colleague, Bruno Jesus, the Vice President of Planning and Engineering, and Frank Lupo, who's the Station Superintendent for this area. Much of Hydro One's transmission system was built in the 1950s and is in need of investment. The Port Colborne Transmission Station behind me is another example of work Hydro One is prioritizing across the province to provide safe and reliable power to local communities. We know that communities we serve expect a stronger, more reliable and safer electric system, and we have heard these concerns directly here in Port Colborne. As we advanced our customer-focused approach, we're looking at solutions to improve service by looking at outside the box to provide long and short-term solutions to our customers. I am pleased to announce that in Port Colborne, we are doing just that. By accelerating our station upgrade, we will now be able to begin refurbishment of the transmission station with a 2022 planned in-service completion date. This will allow for a second high-voltage power supply to the city. This $30 million investment will mean better reliability and brand new power equipment for the city. In the meantime, we'll also be working with CNP to provide a secondary line in the interim, which will help to reduce the duration of any interruptions we experience in the interim. We know that the loss of power grinds life to a halt, impacting businesses, families, and productivity, which is why Hydro One is taking immediate steps to upgrade the system to provide a safer and stronger electric supply to the city of Port Colborne. Through this collaboration with the community and CNP, we're able to replace aging infrastructure, improve reliability, and provide benefits to our customers. We'd once again like to thank the Mayor for his advocacy on this matter, and as always, we'll continue to work with local distribution companies around the province to provide reliable, safe power to the communities that we serve. Thank you.
Thank you, Imran. Now I'd like to introduce Canadian Niagara Power. Don would love to say a few words.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Our message is and will remain consistent with respect to the customers of Port Colborne. We are committed to improving and continuing aggressive approach to ensuring strong reliability with respect to power distribution in the city of Port Colborne. Again, we will and have and will remain very aggressive with respect to vegetation management. With capital investment, I'm not sure if a few of you have seen, we've got a new station build going on over at Jefferson. We've just refurbished the transmission system. Next week, we'll be starting to implement distribution automation that will enhance reliability and try to minimize outages and at least localize more of the outages in Port Colborne. And I would also like to recognize the effort put forward by Hydro One. They've done a tremendous job working as a team with our team to come up with this really great solution and a really great investment for the city of Port Colborne. So all I can say is that we only have one way to go, and that's up, and we will do that. And I hope that we continue to work together with Hydro One, and I know we will. And I'd like to thank everybody and the Mayor. Thank you for your diligence in approaching this matter. And that's pretty much all I have to say. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Don. Just Councillor Baggy snuck in as I started speaking, so welcome. Yeah, bridge is up. So today marks another great day in the city of Port Colborne. First, I'd like to thank Hydro One and Canadian Niagara Power for meeting with city staff and myself. I believe a first to have all three parties sit down at the same table to discuss the improvement to our hydro supply in Port Colborne. So partnerships is huge to this administration, and bringing these two parties to the table, we get to discuss what's going on, what are their future plans, timelines, and we're able to get things accelerated. And the biggest thing, I think, not only just in building this station or rebuilding the station, but is the redundancy line coming in from the Crowland station. It's going to be huge for the city of Port Colborne. So it means a lot less time in the outages, as was discussed by both Hydro One and CNP. So accelerating these two projects, the rebuilding of the Davis Street substation with a completion date of 2022, and the reestablishing of the C1P redundancy line from Crowland by the end of 2019 will assure our residents and businesses of a reliable hydro system for years to come. So as most of you know, I don't try to go on too long. I try to keep things short, but I do thank everybody for coming. But it's very important that we thank these two organizations for coming to the table and just making a better place for Port Colborne to live, work, and play. Thank you very much.